So the first step that we have to pay attention on building our page, our web page from SEO perspective is our page title, URL, and our page headline. Okay, so the thing here is that there are many different web services out there and we cannot cover them all in this course, but we are only going to focus on the top one, which is the WordPress. So it is completely the same in other web services. The settings may look different, but if you just pay attention to what we are doing, you can get more or less the same result. All right, so here we are gonna focus on WordPress and how to accomplish this kind of stuff in WordPress. So when we say page title, URL, and headline, let's come to for example, this is my website. This is the WordPress. Let me just close the mouse bar here. This is the WordPress theme that I have here, and this is actually the page that we are in right now, right? So at the top of the screen, we see our page title, which is SEO tutorial A to Z plus SEO for WordPress website and marketing. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to rank in search engines. Under it, we see the URL of this page, and if I click on edit, I can edit it the way that I want. And the focused keyword, the main keyword that I want to rank in, must be both in the URL and both in my page title. And the headline of my page is the first title of the first title that I have written down in my web page. All right, so URL is a little bit easy. You have, for example, 5, 6 main keyword that you want to rank in. You will write them down all in your URL. Remember, write down the main keywords. Do not write down, for example, if there's let's say you have a long tail keywords, for example, how to rank #1 in Google using this tool, right? You don't need to write down, for example, the common word like to, in, at, this kind of words. You do not need to write them down into your URL, just the main keywords. But for page title, it is a little bit more difficult, so we are going to use different tools to improve our page title and find the best suitable choice. All right, so come back to our SEO page here, and here I have mentioned 2 different tools. Also, you can find these tools on our checklist, our step step number 7. You can see the tools in the description, but anyway, if you come here, you have the second tool. So click on the URL here, it will open the page. So here at the middle of the page, you should write down your headline and click on Analyze Now. Alright, so it analyzed the headline that I have pasted here, the complete SEO tutorial A to Z SEO for WordPress website. Now it is telling me the words that the different type of words that include in my headline. Now there are 4 different type of words: common words, uncommon words, emotional, and power words, right? So to improve your headline, you can pay attention. It will give you some tips on how to improve your headline. For example, what are common words, what are uncommon words. Also, we have them here. I put them here for you, some examples. We have the common, uncommon, emotional, and power words. You can come down, for example, in common words, we have a, about, after, and, her, how, this kind of words. Uncommon words are, for example, actually, awesome, baby, beautiful, this kind of examples. We have emotional and we have power words. You can go through the examples, and also if you want to have more information, I have prepared a PDF for you that include a lot of examples of these words. You can just come here, click on download the list of useful words for headline, and here they are. For example, power and emotional words, you can see the list here. Then we are going to have common words, then we are going to have uncommon words. All right, using this list, it will help you to improve your headline. Now above 60, 70, it is more or less good on this website. If you come down, it will give you also more information about, for example, the length of your headline. For me, it includes 55 characters, but the words are, for example, 10 words, which is not so good. It is on average. Again, you can come down. The first 3 words and the last 3 words are very important because our eyes will see them first. So for me, it is the complete SEO tutorial. The first 3 words is the complete SEO, which I can work on that. I can improve it, make it, for example, SEO tutorial, bring it at the beginning. And the last 3 words here is for WordPress website. Well, WordPress website is good, but I can work on that, right? We can come down here. It will give me the main keywords on my headline, which is, for example, SEO, WordPress website, which more or less it is right. And after that, it will show me how it will look on Google search, how my headline is going to look on Google search. And if it is longer, for example, I think the number was 70 characters, if I'm not wrong. Let me check out. All right, here it is. Do not use more than 70 characters in your headline, because here in Google search, if you have more than 70 characters, it will not show the rest. All right, so it will lose the effect that you are looking after. Here I have put another link for you. It is a letter count. You can come here and just simply paste your headline and click on count characters. It will tell you how many characters you have on your headline, right? So this was the first tool that will help us to analyze our headline. It will help us to improve it, to bring it to a better suitable number. Now, the second tool, which is a little bit more accurate, is let's come down here. And all right, here it is. This is our second tool. Just open it in another page. And let's just copy and paste. I have changed this. I have improved this page title. And let's test it here. Okay, select the category that you want to rank in. For me, it is education. Submit for analyze. And as you can see, it is 62. Now let's pay attention to something here. For the example that I have put here, I wrote down the complete SEO tutorial A to Z SEO for WordPress website, and I ranked 55. Okay, now I have changed this to rank higher. So I brought SEO tutorial at the beginning. So as I mentioned, our eyes will see only the first and the last 3 words. These words will grab our attention much faster. So I brought them here. Also, I add, beside WordPress website, I add marketing too. Okay, there's an and here. It didn't bring the and here, and it is explaining how good or how bad my headline it is. Let me tell you something. If you rank higher than 50 in this website, your headline is quite good. You are safe to go with that. All right. For my situation at the beginning, using the first headline, it was 55, but when I improved it, it is 62 now. Right. It is extremely hard to cross 70, 80 number on this website. All right, so using these tools will help you to analyze your headline, find the problems, find the mistakes, and you will know how to improve your headline. Right, after that, we have URL, which we talked about it. On the next part, we are going to talk about a very interesting and useful plugin that will help us a lot in building our web page from SEO perspective. So let's go for the next one.